When it comes to making appetizers, side dishes, and even desserts, there are so many recipes out there. Today, we're going to focus on how to shop for and cook with seasonal fruits and vegetables. Our great friend, nutritionist Jenna Braddock, is here to give us some pointers. We always love when you come here. We learn so much. So why is it important to shop and cook with seasonal?
Right. Well, one of the biggest reasons I think is important is because food tastes better when it's in season. It's fresher. There's been less time since when it was pulled from the field and put on your plate. So it's fresher, it tastes better, and a lot of times we also see better nutrient profile. It's preserved. Doesn't mean you shouldn't eat anything else, but it's just a little bit richer there. It's also a great way to support our local economy by buying local. So there's so many wonderful reasons to do it. And the last one that I like to bring up is that it brings a natural variety to your eating.
Got it. Okay.
You know, so when you're eating what's in season, you're forced to kind of choose different things, so it gets you out of your box and just gets a variety of nutrition in you.
Perfect. All right, so we're wearing our spring bright colors, and we also have a lot of colors here, which is great for our diets. Let's start right here, because cantaloupe we don't really do a lot with.
I know, it's that forgotten fruit at the bottom of the fruit salad, right? Well, and so cantaloupe has a lot of great nutritional value to it. So it's got vitamin A's and C. It's got carotenoids, which we typically think of like carrots as having beta carotene. But it's an antioxidant, and it also has a strong connection to reduction in disease risk. A study found that people that ate more fruit, particularly cantaloupe, had a lower risk for metabolic syndrome. So there's a lot of nutrition packed in this little orange guy here.
Yeah, so what can we do? I never would have thought you could grill cantaloupe.
So I love grilling fruit all season long, and cantaloupe's the perfect fruit for that because it's nice and firm. It brings out the natural sweetness, so it tends to not be one of the sweeter fruits, but grilling definitely does that. So you can jazz up a spring salad by just throwing grilled cantaloupe on top.
Fun. And then we have this drink here.
Yes, so I wanted to make a smoothie with this. I love smoothies, but I've never done one with cantaloupe, so I came up with this just for this show. So this is fresh cantaloupe, lime, ginger, yogurt, and carrots in there, and it turned out beautiful and it tastes amazing.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So now let's move over to the greenery, I guess you could call it over here.
Brussels sprouts.
Love them. So how do you prepare these?
Yeah, so one of the ways that I think Brussels sprouts are transformed is by roasting them. And so this is my honey mustard roasted Brussels sprouts, which I created for my family because I was trying to figure out how could I get my family to like them.
do it.
1 out of 2 children in my household like this, so that's a win.
That's a win.
That's a win for me. So I just tossed it in whole grain mustard, honey, and olive oil and roast it. Really brings out some unique flavors and textures for that.
Gotcha. Now this, I would never think that you could chop up Brussels sprouts and eat it like a salad.
Right, so it's fresh, so it's like a shaved or chopped, so you want to chop it real fine like confetti, so you're not getting like humongous bites of Brussels sprouts. And when you do that, it releases some of the sulfur containing compounds that are in that gives the bitterness. Now that's also a reason why it's really healthy for you. And those compounds actually contribute to our body's healthy detoxification system. So it's a really good reason why to eat them, but it makes it a little bit more milder. And then serve it with something sweet like a dried cranberry nuts and a good vinaigrette. And it's a really fun addition to your salad. You can also add this to other greens as well. It doesn't have to be your only one.
Perfect. All right, so last but not least,
broccoli.
Broccoli, my favorite. So let's go over what we have.
Well, I always say that broccoli will save your life. And research has found that even just having half a cup a day will give you some of the health benefits and disease prevention, so you don't even have to eat a lot of it. So the first one is my quick chickpea curry. So this is truly like about a 10-minute recipe. You throw everything in the pan, simmer it up, and you can serve it by itself or with anything. And what I love about this is you can use the whole stalk of broccoli. A lot of times you pitch it, and that's food waste. When you can actually just peel the outside, cut it up, and include that in a stir fry like this.
Gotcha. Okay, and last but not least,
is a sheet pan dinner. So this is where all your food's on one pan and you cook it. It's so easy. And broccoli's a great addition to this because it holds up really well to roasting. So halfway through roasting my chicken thighs, I just added the broccoli on. Shazam, dinner's done.
Easy. All right, Jenna. Well, thank you so much. As always, so many great things. To catch this segment again, head over to our website, firstcoastliving.net.